Alright, hello everyone. Today I'm doing a top 5 list for the for my personal picks on the top 5 anime games. Now, first off, this is going to be my personal list, no one else's, mine and mine only. So just keep that in mind. This is my personal list for top 5 anime games, and obviously my manga reviews and my game reviews may seem a little bad, I guess you could say, but I'm gonna try to work on those. But for now I'm gonna do this small little list right here for what I think my personal favorites are for the top 5 anime games. So yeah, first off, Akiba's Beat. This is well, not just this one, but Akiba's Beat and Akiba's Trip. They're both great games. Thing is, I think they're a little bit too similar to Persona 5 and the other Persona games in a lot of aspects, especially Akiba's Beat. Akiba's Trip is like a little bit different and more like visual novel, just going around town and like just doing quests or something. I don't know. It's like they're both the same game, but then this one takes more like stuff from Persona. So yeah, reason one, or I guess that's one of the reasons. Reason two why it's at number 5 is because the gameplay, I never really stayed interested in it, and it just didn't really keep me hooked on it for a while. Like both of the games, not just Akiba's Beat, but Akiba's Trip as well. So yeah, both of those games, they didn't really keep me interested enough, and they're too similar to the Persona games, and yeah. And reason number 3, the gameplay style wasn't really too interesting. It just fell short. I mean, it was cool that you could actually get to explore like a real place in Japan. Like Akiba is known as like the Electric City. That's what it's known as to people. And it's basically just like this place with like a bunch of like anime stuff, manga stuff, video game stuff, electronics, all that kind of stuff. And that's what these two games do, Akiba's Beat and Akiba's Trip. They go into those like that place, and then you have to do like missions and stuff. I don't know, but like all that stuff I just didn't really find too interesting. And in fact, out of Akiba's Beat and Akiba's Trip, I'd say this one is the better one, because like the story in Akiba's Trip is a little bit better than this one. One, because the characters felt more fleshed out and more interesting. Two, on why Akiba's Trip is better than Beat. I'm I don't know, but like out of the two, Akiba's Trip is better than Beat. But I'm just placing both of the games at number 5 because they still feel really good. They're like really good games. I still recommend them, but I just wouldn't recommend playing them if you don't really like games like those, if they're like too similar to others and all that. So yeah, number 5, the Yakuza games. Number 4, Attack on Titan and Attack on Titan 2. So the Attack on Titan games, They're pretty they're pretty fun and really fast paced. I don't really worry about story and characters because in both games they're both the same. It's just that the characters and cutscenes in the second game, or like they have more quantity in the second game, because in the second game you get to have your own character, so that's technically an additional character, and it's really well done series. Like the combat system is very smooth, and you feel that satisfaction when you defeat an enemy in the game. It's really fun. The story pretty much the same as the anime and manga, but it mainly follows the anime. Like the first season of the anime is followed in the first game, and the second game follows the first and second seasons of the anime. And yeah, Attack on Titan 1 and 2, both great games, but I'd recommend number 2 because that's a little bit better than the first one. And also because it features more content than the Akiba games. And reason 3, it's really like a great game series, and they keep you more interested in the game because of its great gameplay style, its gameplay in general, and everything else, as well as some of the features. They feel more fleshed out and diverse, I guess. But yeah, number 4, Attack on Titan 1 and 2. Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. Now, you guys have seen me stream this game more than some of the other games, like this one and this one. But Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet is being placed at number 3 because 1, it is a little bit more bigger than the other 2 games, because these 2, they're pretty much the smallest, but this one and Akiba's Trip, the 2 Akiba games are the smallest games in this list. And then you got the Attack on Titan games that are a little bit larger, but this game, it felt more like more of a bigger deal than the other games. So I'd say reason 1, it's a large game and it offers more content than any of the other games before this pick would give. 2, the gameplay is really fun, and it's really more of that kind of gameplay that I personally enjoy. The style of it is really cool, but there's a different game that takes the cake on style. But this game nails its type of gameplay style, as well as the types of features that you have in this game. But I'm not really including like any DLC or like updates for these games. I'm just like listing them as their base games, not their they're not based on their like patches or like DLCs or anything. But yeah, so Sword Online Fatal Bullet, really great game. It's huge, lots of content to enjoy, and the gameplay keeps you going because it's more interesting and diverse in lots of aspects. And yeah. Oh, and the character creation in this game, spot on. I like it a lot more than the second Attack on Titan game. And in the other games, you couldn't really customize your character technically, but in Attack on Titan 2, you could. But in Fatal Bullet, you have your own customizable character, and that's one thing that made me put it at number 3, because I remembered that you can do that, and it has a little bit more features than the character customization in Attack on Titan 2. So yeah, Fatal Bullet is number 3, and those are my reasons why. Persona 4. I mean, not Persona 4. I almost said Persona 4. I watched that recently, like a gameplay, like a 21 hour gameplay thing of Persona 4, and I watched this whole thing because I was interested in, like I got interested in the Persona series because of Persona 5. Yeah, it's a really great game. Persona 5 is so freaking fun. Like I can't tell you how much fun I have with this game. Now the bosses, on the other hand, they're pretty difficult, but I tend to beat them. But I haven't really done too well on most of them. In fact, I'm still stuck on one of them currently. But I do like this game a lot. I really think it has a lot of potential for more games in the series. Now, obviously, this is my first Persona game. I haven't played any of the others. I've just seen info about them and whatnot. But yeah, Persona 5. Reason number one, it's at number 2, is because it has a really interesting story and many interesting characters that just grab your attention and just keep you interested for the long run. 2, hundreds of hours of content. Like, who wouldn't want that many? Like, you have like so much content in this game, it's not even funny. Like, you have like I heard like online, like the story takes like around 90 hours or more to beat the story, and then the rest you can just like unlock items and all that. But like if you've seen Persona games, then you know what this game is, or if you've seen this game at all. And reason number 2, it delivers like a, or no, reason number 3 actually, yeah. Reason number 1 is the story and characters. Reason number 2, shit, I forget shit so easily, man. Reason number 2 is the hundreds of hours of content. And reason number 3, I think it's like gameplay actually did keep me hooked on it, because I don't usually like turn-based RPGs at all, but this game actually made me enjoy turn-based RPGs for the first time. And I think this game had done very well. Well, it wasn't the game that made me enjoy JRPGs, well, turn-based RPGs for the first time, but it's the one of the games that made me enjoy them. So yeah, Persona 5, great game. Number 2. And now let's get on to Valkyria Chronicles 1. Man, I love this game. Like, I've been playing it over and over, and this game just so amazing. Now, reason number 1. It's the fucking masterpiece, bro. Like, this game's style of gameplay is so freaking masterful. Like, in my opinion, it's a masterpiece. This game right here is a masterpiece. It's very well done, and I just love it, because it introduced me to like a new way of turn-based combat that I didn't really know about until I found the game. And a little story about this game: I was watching videos on like some RPGs in like this like top 10 or top 20 list for greatest RPGs to buy that are like under $20 or whatever. And then I heard about this game on that list, and then I just rarely remembered it. And then one day I was like, you know what? If I can't get Warriors Orochi 3 yet, then I might as well get this game. And I got this game, and boy, am I proud that I did. Because if I hadn't learned about it at all, I probably wouldn't even have played it and this wouldn't even be in my collection. And I really, really love this game so much. Reason number 2, I have it on this list at number 1 is because the story and the characters are so well done. The characters just keep me interested more and more from time again, way more than the other games. And then the story is like about these guys going to war and everything. And it's supposed to be a second European war, and this like just this great and interesting war story about how these guys fought and everything. And I just love it a lot. It's one of my favorite games in the series. Well, out of all my anime games, I enjoy this one the most. And yeah, reason number 1, masterpiece style of gameplay. Then reason number 2, great story and characters. Reason number 3, I'd say the reason number 3 is the difficulty that it has. It, like, each level feels like an actual challenge when you do them for the first time. They actually feel like you're actually given a real challenge, other than some other games I know where, like, let's say you're playing this one game and you're doing like a boss for the first time. You want that boss to actually feel like a challenge, right? And sometimes it's not, and it leaves you disappointed. But this game actually has levels that are really difficult and offer a true challenge to the table. And this game just, it blew me away. Like, I honestly love this game so much. And that's the reason why it's at number 1 for my top 5 anime games. Valkyria Chronicles is number 1. Persona 5 is number 2. Fate of Bullet, number 3. Attack on Titan 1 and 2 is number 4. And the Akiba games are number 5. So yeah, that's my top 10. My top 5 anime games for the PS4. I don't know about Xbox One if they have like some of these games. Like, I think they do have Attack on Titan. I'm not sure about the Akiba games. I think, yeah, they do have Fate of Bullet. I don't think they have the Valkyria Chronicle game at all, though. Nor do they have Persona 5, because Persona 5 is only on PS4. But yeah, so these games, obviously you can see the prices on some of them. But these games, I love them a lot. No matter how bad, how many bad experiences or how many good ones I had with them, they're at my top 5 personal picks because I feel like I really got attached to them, and they helped me through my time of having to deal with moving away from my home. And the story in the story in the story in Akiba's Strip got me like a little bit like I'm heartwarmed or whatever, because you have like multiple endings in this game, and something about it, like one of the character roots in this game for the story just got me hard, and like it hit me, and it just made me feel happy inside, and it made me feel like there's more care in the world than I think there is. Even though I don't really think that there is enough care in the world, at least there's people there for me. And this game, I still have it on this list because it helped me through my hard times back when I was over in Washington State. And now here I am in California and I have these games to thank as well. Because without some of these games, I probably won't even be doing this kind of thing, nor will I probably even be here in California anymore. But yeah, my top 5 favorite personal anime games I like. Those are the ones. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, Wolf Dog out.